Suguna Food Private Limited, a flagship company of Suguna Group, incepted in 1986. We are the largest broiler chicken integrator in the country and ranks amongst the top 10 poultry companies in the world. We are known as the pioneers of contract farming. As of 2018, the company recorded a turnover of $1.15 billion. Suguna is not just a company. It's a big family which is working together. And you're a part of this family. Put your hands together for yourselves for being here. So today we are here to bring a change, a transformation of Suguna to continue to be market leaders for tomorrow. The fastest way to grow, somebody told me, the fastest way to grow is to go slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. And that is what Suguna stands for. Today we will unveil our new brand identity and a new logo. So guys, are we ready?
Suguna has been focusing on building a strong, healthy and nutritionally rich nation.
Put your hands together for Suguna Group, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible journey and what an inspirational story that is. So this story is in front of you that if you want to start, you need a spark. And that spark can turn into a fire and you can rule the world. Yes, we are amongst the top 10 in the world. Put your hands together for yourselves once again. May I now invite our chairman, Suguna Group, Mr. Sondaro Rajan, to come and address.
Good morning to everyone. Really a good start today. Thanking each of everyone being here today and joining for which some are joining in virtually also. Welcome to everyone. This journey till today, it made it happen by way of the total agricultural growth. The agricultural contribution in India is around 42% of total GDP. Out of that, 27% of the GDP is coming from the animal agriculture. We are putting a word to government also. It had to move to 40% in coming days, in another 5 to 10 years of the time. Say 5 years back, it's around 21% or 22%. Now it's grown. It's because of it's giving the better sustainability to the farmers as a regular income. Many of you might be coming from the agricultural background also. You might be seeing the pains of agriculture. It's a mercy of the rain god, or it's a mercy of the even temperatures, climatical conditions, pesticides, like that, many. But animal agriculture is giving the constant income. We are also part of it. We are glad to be in part of it. Being as a Suguna, it started about 35 years back. As allied agriculture, we started with the farming and trading activities during that time. Then after, we are able to see the farmers' stress during that time in 1990s. That's the time we completed about 4 to 5 years of our journey as a Suguna. Then we have, the time whenever we are approaching the farmer, they used to say they are bleeding money by doing the poultry farming. That's the time we modeled the total business model as a contract farming. We started with the 3 of the farmers in place. That 3 gradually it went up. We are at around 1,200 farmers in year 2000. That's the time we started in Kolar. That's the first, second, next to Tamil Nadu, we came into the Kolar that time. Then one after one, we went into the multiple states. When we are moving into the multiple states, most of the state governments also, they used to invite us for as a social rural development program, they used to call us. So such a way we expanded one after one, and we are expanded to about 19 of the states as of now. Out of the 19 states, we are operating with 40,000 farmers as of now. That's the journey till today. So out of that, by way of this journey, we are able to reach the number 1 in the broiler production. From the last 25 years, we are in the number 1 in the broiler production from that time onwards. 97, 98 onwards, we are the number one. That made us to reach out to ninth position globally. We are ranked as the ninth position globally in the broiler production. In these 3 decades, we are able to build a backward and forward business integration processes. We have done a lot. We are from the end-to-end processes we have, whether it's a pure line from the grandparent, then it's coming into the breeding activities, it's a broiler farming or feed milling, hatcheries, then processing. Predominantly, most of you, which is associated, is the last it's started. Before that, we are integrated one after one. This is the way we started. I have to tell about the farmers. The farmers of the backbone of the country. Still, I'm believing even though economic conditions are happening in the cities, but villages are the basic pillars for us. In the houses, how the foundation first, like that agriculture first for our country. It's industrialization or service industry alone, it's not going to satisfy, but really because of the farmers, that the foundation is strong enough, the country is standing upon it, and we are also standing upon it. So this had to be continued. This journey, now this 40,000 farmers, it had to go on for a longer time. We are quite happy about seeing the people when we are meeting in the rural areas, how they are happy, whom associated about 20 years, 25 years back to us, then how their journeys we are able to see, we are able to recollect because of our business model. It's not our business model, it's your business model also. As of now, whomever they are associated, you made it happen. Now we built it very sustainable basis by way of the good integration of the businesses, right systems and processes and technologies we built it in it. That's giving the better sustainability to go forward in future of the things. Now, important things, the earlier days we used to be on carbohydrate diets. From the carb diet, India is moving towards the protein diet. Per capita income, when it raises, along with that, importance of the protein intake also it's coming. Now that is the thing, it's going to be lead future. So that way we are able to give one of the leading protein player in this industry. So nutritional requirements we are able to fulfill. While doing this, we thought about after 15-20 years of the past, our journey, we want to revamp the new logos for the future with the zeal to go on. That's the thing. Now I'm presenting you the new Suguna Group's logos.
Nothing in the world stands by itself. Every object is a link in an endless chain. 2 ordinary men, 35-year legacy, empowering over 40,000 farmers, making India nutritionally richer, healthier, and stronger, with one extraordinary enterprise. And this is just the beginning.
How are you feeling now? The change is coming in the market. How are you feeling now? Are you excited?
Changes are, one is the nutritional aspects, the people are more aware about it. The protein consumptions are increasing because of the awareness purposes.
Right.
It's a healthy diet the people are going towards it.
So there is protein in the market, and how to consume that protein in the market. We have a chief guest who will tell us all about that.
Yes, that's true. He's the master into doing that. Good. I would like to listen from the audience. What reflects this logo? What it's saying first.
Please give the mic to the audience.
Right.
Or let me just catch hold of people. Otherwise, they won't come back. Come forward. Okay.
What it's communicating.
Okay. We have one smiley boy here. What's your name, sir?
Mohsin.
Mohsin, what do you think of the new logo, and what do you think of this family?
It's a very good family. The change in our logo and the change in my family, it will be attractive and a very new beginning for my family.
So how much time are you spending in this family every day?
Almost last from 3 months. I'm new to this.
So how many hours in a day?
Almost 24 into 7.
24 by 7. This man deserves an appraisal now. But he's just on probation. It's just been 3 months. So wait.
When we are creating this one, a lot of the interpretation came in. Finally, we concluded by way of strong bonding with the farming community. That's the one thing, it's a communicating. Then the second one is a strength to family through the right nutrition. It's a communicating the strength also. These are the two things finally we concluded on this logo. Being as a company, now currently we are as a Suguna Holdings, its subsidiaries is operating not only limited to India, it's operating in Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Kenya, and looking the opportunities in Middle East and Southeastern Africa. So this is the areas why we were towards it is we are not going to Europe or we are not going to the US. It's because the farmer communities needed the helping hands. That's why we want to be in that markets. So this logo, whatever we are going to take it up, these logos, it is not going to be applicable for India alone. It is going to be for globally also the same logos is going to be applicable across. As a conclusion, today, really, you are the team, you've done it everything. Even though company, it's not me or Sundarajan and Vignesh alone, you are the company. As a citizens of the India is called as India. Like that, you are Suguna. I'm requesting you to take it up this journey from now onwards with the new zeal, with the new logos, new zeal. Please take it up for the future of the journey of Suguna. Thank you very much.
We talked about from basic food security to the nutritional security as well. We need that security. And of course, we are the protein leaders in the market and we are the leaders of the nation. Put your hands together for Suguna. Come on. And one thing is very, very important for us. That is, farmers are the backbone of Suguna. All right, now it's time to invite our chief guest. But not just like that. Padma Shri awardee, India ke most popular and entertaining chef. I've written something for him. Please, if you like it, put your hands together for my hard work as well. ये है एकदम calm, composed and मशहूर. अपनी स्माइल से करते हैं सबका दिल चूर चूर. हाथों में है जादू, बातों से छलकता है नूर. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for none other than Sanjeev Kapoor. Let me also invite Mr. Vignesh. Please come and welcome our chief guest. So you must have been in and out of Bangalore. What do you like about Bangalore?
Logo launch हुआ उसके लिए congratulations. And what do I love about Bangalore? Of course, there's one thing that you love about Bangalore. Everybody loves the traffic of Bangalore. आज नहीं मिला मुझे सुबह. 1.25 घंटे में airport to this hotel, not bad at all. I think in the last 3 months I've been here a few times. और हर बार वापस जाते हुए लगता है आज फ्लाइट नहीं मिलेगी, पर मिस भी कभी नहीं हुई. So that's beauty of Bangalore. No. I think the growth that we have seen, it's और growth ऐसे नहीं आती है. Growth comes with its own challenges. And अगर जिस तरह से growth में जो partners to growth Suguna ने करे हैं, and I heard this a few times that the family of farmers who are real Suguna. I think that's or I could see that is coming from the heart. वो दिल से आवाज आ रही थी. So congratulations on that, building that culture. And I think that's what these are in some sense there's a lot Bengaluru has done to get its international reputation. I think there's a lot of learning that can come from Suguna, which Bengaluru city can take home.
You can't just cook food, you can't just eat food, but you need to be balanced as well.
Of course, balance is everything in life. Balance is in food, in life, in thinking, in thought, in living, everything balance. Balance bigla, kahani garwad. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you one thing. I've been to your Dubai restaurants as well. I've seen the way you cook. So are there any funny names you come out with, or the tongue twister names for your dishes? Is it on purpose?
नहीं, tongue twister कोई नहीं होता. We try and keep it simple. We try and keep it simple. But yeah, of course, you have to add some intrigue to whatever you do. Right? There has to be, some people should be able to interpret things the way they want. Like जैसे सौंदरा राजू ने कहा कि अच्छा, what do you think that this logo, what does it speak to you, right? It's the interpretation that people would carry in their minds. So we also have to play those games, and we also at times keep names, and that inspiration for that comes from many things. It could be just you are sitting on a plane and the color of sunset that you see from there, that could be an inspiration, or a story that my mom may have told me, or something that I may have heard. So yeah, there's no in creative field there is method, but there's lots of madness.
So, what would you like to say about Suguna Food? Please tell us about the new logo, about the protein which we give to the nation.
Sure. So I think what मुझे नहीं ऐसा लगता कि that I am here to speak to you and give any words of advice or knowledge to you, because there is so much of learning that you have got from this brand or this family of Suguna, that I think I have come here to enrich myself with this learning that of over 3 decades and 40,000 farmers, which means that if I were to look at the collective family, that would run into millions. I think that's really, really credible. And in terms of protein, so last night we were at a restaurant in Mumbai, and I was with the Council Journal of America, and we went to the most iconic seafood restaurant in Mumbai, and we were talking seafood. Now, when you eat seafood, there is passion. Ye seafood wala restaurant hai, yes, and especially in the coastal part of India. Actually, many places where sea is there, and we were talking, and there were 7 of us, and we said, okay, so what do you eat most? Because we were talking so passionately about seafood, right? And after asking everyone, and this happened last night, after asking everyone, we realized that all of us, the most consumed meat, the most understated meat it was not seafood, it was not mutton, it was chicken. So the passion was with, we are in a seafood restaurant, we are talking passionately, but we realized that the meat that all of us were eating was chicken. That is power of chicken, the understated power of chicken. Price to consumer has not become exorbitant. I think that is something that can only happen through efficiency. And that efficiency, I think the contribution of Suguna has been fantastic in bringing all these attributes to business of poultry. So congratulations once again to all of you, and of course big Suguna family to do that. On nutrition, I think as a country, it's something that we embrace chicken and eggs in a very easy way. It's not something that makes us think too much. So what we realized कि अगर फिश है, सी फूड है, मटन है, वो स्पेशल माइंड में सोचना पड़ता है, फिश कैसे रखेंगे, फ्रेश होगी या नहीं होगी, कांटे होंगे या नहीं होंगे, मटन में कैसा होगा, टाइम ज्यादा लगेगा. बट चिकन इज समथिंग विच इज बहुत बहुत आराम से. सेम इज द केस विद एग. एंड in a country where we have rampant I think nutritional deficiencies, I think our shift to animal protein and chicken and egg is I think is a smart thing to do, because if we look at हम लोग बहुत लोग बोलते हैं that population of 1.3 billion people, right? And look at our representation in sports, right? Dismal, pathetic. Our focus is one thing, but I think right from childhood, the growth, the contribution of protein is critical. And I'm sure that when you look at nutrition and strength to your family, that's a commitment which I see not only to the family of farmers that you are doing, but to your consumers also. So I'm sure that it is not. I thought that I was coming to an event of building of business, growing of that business. But what Suguna is doing is nation building. So congratulations on that. Wish that not only the health of our business grows, not only health of our families become better, but health of our nation becomes better than what it is today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I would like to extend a warm welcome to each one of you for being here this morning. I would like to a little bit talk about the poultry industry overview for knowledge to most of you, and a little bit about Suguna and what we do within Suguna Foods and what value systems we stand for, and also, of course, our new retail avatar. Poultry industry today in India is a mainstream profession. In the last 30 years, it has become a mainstream profession that gives stable income to numerous rural families across the country. And it is over the last 30 years back, poultry industry was more like a backyard farming. But over the years, it has transformed itself. And it has opened up a lot of new professional avenues for youth of our country, the rural women, for the small and marginal farmers, as well as the people working in the small and medium industries. It is continuing to touch upon a lot of stakeholders. And we from Suguna are extremely happy and proud that over the last 30 years, we have led this transformation of the industry, while at the same time, we establish ourselves as a progressive food company by connecting, collaborating, and uplifting the farmers in the process. At Suguna, we always believe in creating value for our stakeholders in whatever we do. And I mean this to the truest sense, be it to our farmers, our employees, our customers, our suppliers, and all our channel partners, our institutions. We end up creating value for each of our stakeholders. So, continuing with what BSR said, our model is beyond contract farming. Today it has become a comprehensive model of an integrator of various value-added services. And within Suguna, we believe this entire value chain to be one big family, and we end up uplifting each other in the process. And while we are consistently growing, one seeks a growth opportunity that is not just efficient and inclusive of the small and marginal, but also the wider group. They expect the growth to be more sustainable in nature. And it has to be sustainable both financially and environmentally. It has to create more and more income to the farmer community. And this will always be our motto, to create sustainable and satisfactory profits to the farming community in the years to come. Well, we're all cognizant that India is among the world's largest producer of poultry and eggs. And in these 35 years, we have seen this entire evolution. from what it was in 1984 to now 2021. We've seen this entire evolution. And I'm continuing with what Sanjeev ji said. Experts have continued to believe that the Indian population, almost 70%, are lacking in this particular macronutrient called protein. And the importance of protein is more so important than ever. And at least we have started to realize this in the last 2 years post-COVID, which is playing a game here. So we've kind of started to realize this macronutrients importance. And with implementation of biosecurity practices and safe growing measures, we continue to contribute to 15% of the India's broiler market. And I would like to take this opportunity to re-emphasize our commitment to becoming the protein leader of the country. And while doing so, we will promise to deliver quality food products by feeding families, by the nation, and the world at large. Well, Suguna Foods here is committed to make available affordable protein, because while we address the nutrient security of the nation, we will also have to be careful in being affordable to the common public. And we do this through our various business divisions. And today I would like to present to you our various business divisions, how we operate within Suguna Foods. Our first brand, Suguna Chicken. With Suguna Chicken, safer tender makes you stronger, which is nutritionally dense. In this brand, we partner with 40,000 farmers who take care of the production of the birds, while we become their support service for various secondary activities. Our second vertical, Suguna Feeds. In Suguna Feeds, through state-of-the-art feed mills across the countries in 19 states, we stay to the commitment of providing quality poultry and dairy feed to all the farmers across the country. Our third division, Suguna Mother's Delight. This is our soya oil division with the state-of-the-art unit again in Nagpur. From this unit, we continue to deliver quality refined soya oil to the market at large. The contribution of Suguna in mainstreaming this poultry industry is well known, and in the last 3 decades, we've been continuing to do that. And how we do that is through pushing the boundaries of the market from what it was as a commodity market to a product market, from taking the neighborhood market to the national and the international markets. And along this way, we have pioneered various process innovations, which has sometimes kind of shaped the industry as well, the character of the industry. And Suguna's value system continues to be integrated and comprehensive. In other words, from hatchery to the farm, that includes the feed and the vaccine, and further to the processing plant, and now to the final retail chain of the industry. Keeping in mind this goal of transformation, I'm very thrilled to announce to you that we will again aim to push the boundaries of this industry as we enter the primary retail segment in India. We wish to have every Indian enjoy our product directly from our farms to your houses. As we realize this, I'm happy to introduce to you to our new processed foods division, our store, which will continue to serve meat as per the consumer's requirement with heightened focus on quality, safety, and hygiene. This store, we aim to be your one-stop solution for all the protein needs, and we will continue to do this for decades to come. Thank you so much, and looking forward to our interactions. Thank you.
Now, let me invite the chairman, our ED, and our vice president on the stage along with our chief guest, because this is a big time. Ladies and gentlemen, please, all of you, get up, because this is the time for change. And we're gonna be doing this together. Suguna family, are you ready? This is the unveil of the new logo, the new packaging, the new Suguna. Are you ready? All right. So do the countdown with me. Repeat after me. 10. Not like this. Come on, Suguna Food. Not like this. All of you together. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your hands together. Everyone, exercise number 1, 2, and 3. VBPFD Mr. MVR Krishna Prasad to give the overview of Delfres. Put your hands together.
Chairman sir and our chief guest and Vignesh have given you a lot of information. Our chief guest has entertained you with a lot of question and answers. But trust me, I'm going to bore you with a lot of numbers. Okay. So I'll just take you through some numbers. The processed food industry, processed poultry industry in India is growing at 16% CAGR of last 5 years, compounded average growth rate, which is almost double to the poultry industry in India, which is poultry industry is about 9%. So it contributes, as Vignesh said, close to 5% of the total poultry industry. Just to give you a number, what is the size of Indian poultry industries today is about 82,000 crores this year. So 5% of it is the processed food industry, processed poultry industry in India, very less contributing. As Vignesh rightly said, if you look at the neighboring countries, it is 80% plus is the processed food. Live market is less than 20%, but in India it is still long way to go. So what we expect is this 5% contribution will become 20% contribution over next 8-9 years to come to. That is because of poultry industry is growing at 8-9% and the processed food is going double to it. So by looking at the maths, it should be 20% by 2030, and we are going to have a strong footprint in that industry with the new brand called Delfres. So process industry is processing about 7 lakh birds today per day and selling about 27,000 tons of chicken in Indian market, which is processed chicken. That's the size of the industry today. And Suguna holds about 10% market share in it. We are selling about 2,700 to 2,800 tons a month. So this is about Suguna, what we do now. We have a capacity, installed capacity of 7,500 birds per an hour. In this industry, the capacity is known as birds per hour processing speed. So we have a 7,500 birds per an hour processing capacity. And currently we are selling about 30 tons, 30,000 tons per annum. And we have a market share of 10%, as I said. So the plan for future of processed food division of Suguna with the strength of new brand is to increase the capacity of birds is about 36,000 birds per an hour, and with about 15 to 20 processing plants. We are currently 3 and spread our wings across all geographies of country, and 3 lakh birds per day processing and sell about 130,000 tons of chicken a month, which is close to 5 times than what we are doing now. So that's the plan for the next 5 years. And market share from 10 to 20% with the strength of the B2C consumer facing brand called Delfres, which we have just launched today. Okay, and from a rupee value perspective, current 500 to 600 crores turnover has to become 2,500 crores turnover in 5 years. That's the vision of processed food division of Suguna. Okay, how do we achieve there? So we want to promote branded eggs. We have been doing, so we want to increase the both numeric and weighted distribution of branded eggs and get into mutton. We are just going to launch mutton probably in 10 days from now, consumer facing brand on the same Delfres brand, and introduce a lot of ready to eat products. That is where, in fact, our chief guest, Mr. Sanjeev, said that, $3 chicken made one dish out of it, and the dish was selling at $140. So, of course, we will try and add as much as value proposition to the chicken, what we call, in terms of introducing a lot of pre-marinades, pre-coated and ready-to-eat products, which are basically eat and eat products. Okay, what we offer to the consumer on the brand name of Del Fresh, it's truly fresh and it's truly natural. For the birds, what we process for, we grow for processing. We don't use any antibiotics, so I can say it is antibiotic residual free, the birds that what we process in our processing plants. So that's a commitment what we give. And it's completely hygiene, right from farm to fork. The average age of a farm, the bird, 36 to 42 days. Right from the day old chick gets into the farm till it comes to our processing plant, we process it, cut it, pack it, and brand it and sell it to the market till it's fork. We follow lot of safety and hygiene steps. So it is completely safe and hygiene and tasty to consume. That's the story of farm to fork. Currently, we are predominantly down south. As I said, we have about 250 plus stores up and running in down south. We are almost ready to launch in western markets. I think probably by end of March, we will have about 25-30 stores up and running in western markets and northern markets like Chandigarh and Delhi, NCR. Probably early next year, we will be stepping into AP Telangana markets. This one.
First of all, a big congratulations to us as Suguna family that we have taken this leap of faith, and we believe that this is the step forward in our journey as a market leader. So big congratulations to all of us. The vision, when you have so many entrepreneurs sitting in front of us, the energy from them is flowing into all of us, and we believe that the journey that has been charted out for us by the leadership team is going to be something that will take us forward, and it has reignited the passion in all of us to go and do something big out in the market. Special word of thanks to our chief guest also for sharing his experiences with us, and to the media fraternity who have taken time out to come and cover this event for us. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you to our business partners and associates who have attended, and we commit to engage with you in a much better manner, taking this Del Fresh brand forward. Thank you for coming here again. And lastly, but not the least, thank you. An event like this cannot be successful without a lot of back-end work that happens. So thanks to the event management team and to my colleagues who worked the whole of last night and many nights before this to make this event a big success. So thank you very much, all of you all also. Thank you guys, and please have lunch after this event. Thank you so much. I would request press to stay back. Please be seated. And yes, what a lovely morning. What a morning which will go down in history. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Suguna Food and Del Fresh. I would like to now request the leadership team and our chief guest to please come up on the stage for a group picture.